Larry is one of the most intelligent, vivacious, caring people that I ever met in my life.
Strong, dynamic, a great friend.
He was just a very bright guy. Went to MIT, got an undergraduate degree in chemical engineering, got his MBA, pilot's license, glider pilot's license, instrument rating, scuba diver, spoke Spanish fluently.
No one could have ever predicted that my father would be the man that he is today.
Larry took a job. We moved to Columbus, Indiana, and we were there a very short amount of time and met Susan, and in the middle of our planning, we moved.
Larry's boss had been named president of Union Pacific Railroad, and he'd offered Larry a position, so I followed them to Omaha, and we continued our financial planning. They had a cafeteria plan that was available to their employees, and it was a pool of money and a list of benefits the employee could choose from. So Larry and Francie and I incorporated what we were doing on their financial plan to take advantage of the employee benefits that were available. As part of that financial plan, we had identified that he needed disability insurance.
I remember I brought home a progress report and put it on the table, and he had to sign it, and I noticed his hand trembling.
And we began testing, and then it was diagnosed as Parkinson's. The things that took its toll were he couldn't play soccer with the children. He couldn't play catch with the children. He would throw, lose his balance, fall over.
As he progressed, his tremor became more evident, and especially his speech pattern and the way that he used to carry himself and walk.
About a year later, Larry and Francie took the children to the Grand Cayman Islands on vacation. And during that trip, Larry fell down a rather high flight of stairs and suffered brainstem injury.
He clinically died there. And they revived him and then took him to Miami, and that was, I would say, that was sort of the beginning of a more rapid decline.
He was diagnosed with multiple systems atrophy. Basically, all his major organs are just gradually shrinking and becoming less effective. The family was told then that Larry would continue to deteriorate. So it was a time of a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. How to pay for all these things wasn't a stress. Larry left them in a position that they could continue their life, and their worries were really how to get Larry the best care, how to keep the family together as a cohesive unit. For the last 4 years, Larry's lived at Quality Living Institute.
There are no others like it. They're caring and concerned, and it's the right place for him to be. The fact that we've had the disability insurance has allowed us truly to live in the same style that we had always lived.
When you're doing your financial planning and you're determining what type of product that you want to buy, you really have to give serious thought to what quality care do I want.
Today, Larry is still Larry. Unfortunately, most of it is inside.
Cognitively, he's all there. He's 100% there, and he's the man he was. Just physically, he can't do it.
It's hard to see him because you know that when you look at him, I mean, he's just still so bright. He still gets all the jokes.
He's fighting with everything he's got. It'd be easy to give up, you know. I don't know how he does it. You know, our family is proof that life insurance, disability insurance isn't a waste of money or a waste of time.
I don't know where we'd be without it. He has been fighting for 8 years, and all the doctors said, you know, maybe 3 to 5, but, you know, really probably closer to 3. They just didn't know him very well.